Good evening, wonderful people on the call. If you can hear me, can I get your feedback in the comments? Please, if you can hear me, do well to drop something for me in the comment section. My people, what's going on? Have we running late today? Please, if you know you are present on this call, drop something for me. Let me know those people that are on the call with me now. So if you know you can hear my voice now, just drop something for me in the comment section and let me know how many of us are here on the call with me tonight. So if you can hear me loud and clear, can I get something from you in the comment section? Okay, I can finally see some people dropping comments for me. Amida, good evening, good evening. You're welcome, Hamida. It's good to have you here. Akpan, good evening. You're welcome. It's good to have you here. Clara, good evening. You're welcome. Temi, good evening. You're welcome. Precious, good evening. You're welcome. Fence, good evening. You're welcome. Please, if you can hear me and you're on the call, please drop something for me in the comment section. If not, we're not going to do anything today. So let me know if you can hear my voice and you are on the call. Taiwo, good evening. You're welcome. Temi Tokpe, good evening. You're welcome. Precious, thank you. Good evening. You're welcome. Taiwo, good evening. Jeremiah, good evening. The motivation vault, yes, present as always. You're welcome to an amazing class today again. Good evening, Pentex. Thank you so much. Olu Jesus, happy Sunday. Sunday. Ha. Okay. Gwendy, good evening. You're welcome. Anthony, good evening. You're welcome. Christiana, good evening. You're welcome. Thank you so much. You can hear me loud and clear. Thank you. Saiwo, no man down. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Collins, thank you so much. You can hear me too. Good evening. You're welcome. Semi Tokwe, good evening. Thank you so much. Sissy, good evening. Lucy, thank you. You can hear me too. Andrew, good evening. You're welcome. Maxwell, thank you. You're here. Good evening. You're welcome too. Tech and Vibes, good evening. You're welcome. Joseph, good evening. You're welcome. Paul, good evening. You're welcome. Gwendy said today na Zobo I buy has drink. We've not even started the class. I hope you don't finish that Zobo before the class starts. Okay, Babalola, good evening. Pizza, you're welcome. Good evening. Thank you so much. Olumide, thank you so much. Paul, good evening. You're welcome. Joseph, good evening. You're welcome. Gentle Dove, you're welcome. Good evening. Wasil, good evening. You're welcome. Emmanuel, good evening. You're welcome. No man down. No man down. Thank you. Gentle Dove, good evening. So as you're joining the live, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. In fact, I want to believe everybody on this call should have done that already. It's not something that I should keep saying, but if for one reason or the other you've not done that, please kindly subscribe to the channel now. Kindly subscribe to the channel now. Kindly subscribe to the channel now. So you are going to get every notification in case you get busy and probably forgot there is a class, so the notification is just going to pop and will let you know there is class. So please make sure you subscribe to the channel. And to the people liking the live already, I love you guys so much. Thank you. So keep liking the live, keep liking the live so you're not going to get disconnected. Keep liking the live. Grace, good evening. You're welcome. Beatrice, thank you so much. You're welcome. Emmanuel, I'm welcoming you. Emmanuel, you're welcome. You're welcome. In fact, I'm welcoming you specially. You're welcome, Emmanuel. You're welcome. So if you're just joining the live, please make sure you keep liking the live. Make sure you keep liking the live. So yes, happy weekend to everybody. Happy weekend, happy weekend, happy Friday to everybody. It's a Friday and I'm so happy. I don't know if you can get it from my voice. I am so happy it's Friday. Like I love Friday so much. So I can just rest. I had a very, very hectic week and this weekend is just for me to rest. So let me know how did your week go? How did your week go? Was it stressful? Was it hectic just like mine, or was it fun? And how are you going to spend this weekend? Are you going to spend it to rest? That is, if your week is stressful, are you going to spend it to rest just like me? Or just let me know how your week went and how you're going to be spending your weekend. Hello, Jesus. Yes, another beautiful day. You're welcome. Israel, good evening. You're welcome. Oladeji, you're welcome. Good evening. Glory, good evening. You're welcome. Taiwo, yes, it's going to be a great night tonight. And I can't wait actually for us to start the class. I cannot wait because we're going to have a mind blowing session today. So I cannot wait. Destiny, good evening. You're welcome. Taiwo, thank God it's Friday. Yes. So let me know how your week went in the comment section. Drop it for me in the comment section. Let me know how your week went. And I don't know. Looks like we are running late today. Are we stuck in traffic, or is there something on the road I don't know about? Okay, happy weekend to you too. You're welcome. Daniel, good evening. Happy weekend to you. You are welcome. Okay, Taiwo said my week was fulfilled. I'm spending my weekend on Microsoft Excel. I can see international data analyst in the house already. You're spending your weekend on Microsoft Excel. That's good. That's good to hear. Daniel, yes, happy weekend to us all. Jen Tudo said, I analyzed my week and it was very stressful. But with Ideal Innovate, it became amazing. Oh wow, that's good to hear. So your week was very stressful. Was it work? Was it school? How was it stressful? And the fact that you met Ideal Innovate, I'm glad we could lessen the stress of the week. Okay, Abose Day, you're welcome to Lucy. Your new year. Oh wow, you're welcome. Make yourself comfortable with the Ideal Innovate family. Just have a seat. Okay, Daniel said it's nice to have another weekend after a hectic week. After a hectic week. So I guess your week was as hectic as mine too. Okay, Pen Tech said it was awesome. Okay, that's good to hear. I can see a message pop here. They went to do coronation. I think it's only the people that are around this place that would understand what that comment means. Anyways, Abosede said my week is quite good. My week is quite good. Okay, that's good to hear. It's good to hear your week went well. Second vibe said, "Ha, weekend is going to be hectic. I have two tests coming up and I'm totally cooked. Ha. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. But please try to manage your time well. And when you say you have two tests coming up, do you mean school tests? Okay, Abosede said, I've been trying to submit my project, but what's wrong? What's wrong? What's the issue you are facing? So let me know how your week went in the comment section. And please, if you're just joining the live, please make sure you keep liking the live. Make sure you keep liking the live. Make sure you keep liking the live. And also, to the people that are just joining the live, maybe you didn't join the first few minutes. I talked about subscribing to the channel. So if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do that now. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please do that now. Please do that now. And also during the induction, was it the induction time? I think it was the last class. I said something like so the people that know me, they know Miss Ella like talking. So if I am not getting the responses I want, trust me, I am not going to hand over my mic to the tutor. We're just going to be talking for the whole night, and I love talking so much. So please respond on the comment section so we can just move straight into today. Alabi said it was stressful, but it's salary week. Okay. So the salary earners in the house, please make sure you drop your tithes, please. It is very, very important. Make sure you drop your tithes. Okay. So Make sure you drop your comments in the comment section, and please keep liking the live, keep liking the live, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel. Yes, I wanted to ask a question too. We've done a project, so let me ask us. Somebody said he's going to be spending his weekend on Microsoft Excel. So let me ask us, when you did your project, how did you feel while you were doing the project? Were you having this feeling of, oh yes, I've arrived, or what was that emotions, yes, that was running through you at that time you were doing your project? Drop for me in the comment section and let me know. I've been trying the project and it's not adding up. I tried to upload the file, but it's not selecting both drive and system file. I saved it on my OneDrive and I can't see the file. The deadline is going to be by 9 p.m. tonight. I believe everybody should have done their project. I believe everybody on this call should have done their project, because if you don't do your project, you're not going to get certified. We've been saying it right from the induction day, because we don't want a situation whereby at the end of everything you're not going to be coming into our DM saying, oh, I didn't get my certificate and all of that. So please make sure you do every of your projects. Make sure you do every of your projects, every of your tests. Make sure you do everything and submit right on time. And submit right on time. Okay. Tech and Vibe said super easy. Wow. You found the assignment super easy. That's good to hear. Kenny, you're welcome. You're just joining. You're welcome, Kenny. Usman, good evening. You're welcome. Okay, Abo said the Olu Jesus, same issue I'm having. Sorry, maybe I skipped the message. What issue did Olu Jesus said he had? Please, can you drop it again? So as I was saying, please make sure you do your projects. Please make sure you do your projects. They are very, very important. And yes, I was asking a question. I remember I was asking a question while you were doing the project. How did you feel? What was the particular emotions that was running through you when you were doing the project? Okay, and you said, not gonna lie, I have learned a lot and I have gotten really confident using Excel. Okay, that's good to hear. Andrew, let me ask you, what's your level in data analysis? Are you at an amateur level or a novice level? Like, did you know anything about data analysis before you joined Ideal Novice? Let me know in the comment section. Okay, Precious said, easy as ABC. I'm duffing my heart for you, Precious. Okay, Alilu said it was stressful, but at last you won. Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Tech and Vibe said, I actually thought data analysis was something like math stuff, but with how it's going, it's super easy. I'm hoping there won't be any calculation. Okay. Daniel said, I felt like a professional data analyst. This is the kind of comments that I've been waiting for. Like that particular emotions that was running through you when you were doing the project. So, Daniel, you felt like a professional, like, oh, yes, I've arrived. This is the data analyst that they're talking about. Okay. That's a good one, Daniel. And you said, oh, you knew about data analysis before, but this is a big upgrade. Okay, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. So if you're ready for today's class, an amazing session tonight again, because I can see comments like I feel like a professional data analyst. So yes, we are going to continue our professionalism this night again. And just as I said, tonight is going to be an amazing and educative and mind-blowing session. You don't want to miss it. In fact, the people that are not going to be in class today, I don't know what to tell them. Or I honestly don't know what to tell them. But for those of us that are in class today, well, we are very, very lucky. Count yourselves lucky. So if you're ready for an amazing session tonight again, if you're I'm ready for Taiwo said I was very happy as I could see my progress. In fact, I was patiently waiting for the project, and as soon as it came in, I smiled. I did a post on LinkedIn about my project and it was superb. Wow, that's good to hear. Did you tag Ideal Novate in the post you made on LinkedIn? Precious said, I had no idea on how to work with Excel. Always thought it was difficult, but now I'm loving what I'm doing. I'm so happy I came across Ideal Innovate. I feel like a data analyst already. That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear the ABCD technique is working. You always thought it was difficult, but now you're thinking otherwise. That's good to hear. Oh, Caleb, it's an upgrade to your knowledge. That's good to hear. You're welcome. So, if you're ready for an amazing session again, for a wonderful session again, can I get I am ready in the comment section? Can I get I am ready in the comment section? If you are ready for an amazing session again, can I get I am ready in the comment section? I am ready in the comment section. We are over 50 on the call. I need about 30 comments from us before I hand over my mic to the tutor for today. So if you're ready for today's session, can I get I am ready in the comment section? I am ready in the comment section. And also, if you've not subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do that now. And also keep liking the live because the class is starting real soon and you don't want to get disconnected. So can I get I am ready, I am ready, I am ready in the comment section? I am ready, I am ready, I am ready in the comment section. Oh, Taiwo said, I did tag Ideal Innovate, and guess what? Ideal Innovate reposted my post. I'm seriously farming bunch of engagements. Wow, that's good to hear. I'm so happy for you. So if you're ready for today's class, can I get I am ready, I am ready, I am ready in the comment section? Only if you're ready for today's class. Let me know how many people are ready for today's class. So if you're ready for today's class, can I get I am ready, I am ready, I am ready in the comment section? Okay. So I'm going to hand over my mic to the tutor for today. So, Mr. Marvelous, are you on the call with us? Are you ready for us today?
Surely, Mizella, good evening. I don't think I will miss this kind of meeting with, aspiring people. I can't miss this meeting. Good evening to you, Miss Ella. Good evening, everybody. And like I can see the comment section, it seems we are all ready. Welcome, everybody. And yeah, let's have a wonderful time together tonight. So let's come in more and more. I am ready. I can see a lot of that in the comment section already. Let's tune it up a little. If you're sure you can hear my voice and you are super, really ready, can you please drop I can, I will, and I must in the comment section? I think that should change all of us to start properly. I need to say that to myself like 3 times so that I can teach you guys what I have in plan. And then you guys need to say to yourself like 100 times. I'm just shaking. 2 times should be enough so that you can grab everything we have to offer you again tonight. So can I see that in the comment section? I can, I will, and I must. Oh, thank you so much again, Miss Ella. Let's see what magic we can quickly rock together tonight, and everybody gets to enjoy themselves. Okay. I think the first person that answered my question was Olajimoke Precious. Thank you. Then Olumide Taiwo, I see you. Andrew, good evening. Akinwumi, thank you. Tex and Vibe, nice one. Welcome. Daniel, see you too. Christiana says she has been able to see clear insight in Excel. Wonderful. We're glad to be here. Andrew, I see you. Clara, Labi Peter, Lucy Miller, Sketch Donald. Wonderful people there. All right. Good evening to you all again. And I'm glad to be here to be with you guys one more time. My name is Marvelous Alabi, and you're welcome to ID Innovate Data School, where learning is the foundation to innovation, where you can, where you will, where you must. All right, in our last class, we've been able to do one wonderful thing. You know what the journey was like, and I believe all of you guys have something to show forth for it. I remember telling you guys when we started the class last week to say, by the end of the class, you can put a call through to your friends, to your family members, to your colleagues, to just tell them, yo, I'm a data analyst. See my work, see the evidence. All right. So that they cannot believe you and they can start telling their managers, their company, their HRs, that I have a friend, I have a family member that is a data analyst and then is ready to get employed. All right. And we've been able to do that. What we did last class was to do data visualization. And how do we come to achieve data visualization? We did it by using pivot tables and pivot charts in Excel. Pivot tables and pivot charts in Excel. And I believe if you went one step ahead, right, you did your project all by yourself, you've been able to do even much more. I mean, practice the same make perfection. So if you have been able to practice a little bit more, then definitely you are getting better with using pivot tables and pivot charts to create visuals. All you have to do now is to get more data and practice more, get more records, practice more, do more pivot table, do more pivot charts, design more dashboards, and everybody can now tell your stories all around. All right. And after the class on Wednesday, we learned about how a picture tell 1,000 story. So it's more intuitive for you to have graphics, to have visuals, to communicate your insights, to communicate your data information, rather than people seeing numbers and text. They prefer to see pictures, images, because a picture tell 1,000 story. All right. So us, we all had a wonderful journey together in the last class. We started from somewhat that looks like my data set, as you can see on my screen right now. From this jumbled up together data from gender, race, ethnicity, parental level, just bunch of text, numbers, and scores like that. They're not really so insightful. About 1,000 records of them. I mean, I don't understand what's going on. But then we proceeded to saying, why don't you break the information down little by little? Can somebody say little by little in the comment section? I mean, we broke it down little by little. We started saying, why don't I just compare scores by gender? Why don't I just compare, reading score, total score by race or ethnicity? Maybe people that are Americans or black, perform better. Why don't I just compare, let's say score again by parental level of education? Does it make sense that if your parents are educated, you most likely, are going to perform better in school examinations and tests as well? And then we came to some wonderful findings, and I want to know people that were able to find that finding with me. The people that comment little by little, all right, are the ones that actually made that findings with me. These are the people that I can assure are data analysts. It takes you to have a critical mind to see data converts to insights. It takes you to be critical enough to say, how does this number make sense? And although they make sense to me, how do I communicate it to other people so that it makes sense to them as well? And that's why we're here tonight together. So little by little, and I can see the people that are with me. All right, thank you so much. Olumide is with me. Lucy Miller is also with me. Little by little, Raji is with me also. Amida is with me. Olajumoke Precious is with me. Esther is with me. Right, Caleb is with me. Yeah, Akinwumi is with me. Clara is with me. Exactly. So this is what it means to be a data analyst. You have data, numbers, text, things that are just recorded in one way, sometimes formatted, sometimes not formatted. But what did you do? You converted that data into a formatted form and it's making sense to you as a data analyst. But the people that need those information, the people that will apply it, the people that will use it, they might not understand it yet well enough. So you are now doing one more thing for them. You're analyzing that data by breaking it down little by little. One of the little breaking down that we did last class was to say, I think I'm going to compare gender by distribution. So we went to look at that data, 1,000 rows of data. How can I know how many gender we have according to the student distribution? We figured out that we had 518 female and 482 male. Right? That's an insightful something to figure out. I mean, it's beautiful to now know that, oh, they are not actually balanced. It's not 500, 500 male, 500 female. No, it's not like that. We notice that we have more female than male in the classroom or in the school. All right. That's an insight. That's meaningful. But then that's something interesting. How can I communicate it on a high level to people that they don't want to stress themselves at all? They don't want to bother their brain at all. And one thing we did was to convert what I figured out, I converted it into a visual using pivot chart. So pivot table helped me to summarize my 1,000 rows of data into just two lines. Line one, which is gender 0, that's female, and line 2, which is gender 1, which is male. I now figured out that 0 belongs to female, 1 belongs to male. 518 female, 482 male. That's what pivot table did for me. It helped me to summarize data. So in case you want to remember what does pivot table does again, The pivot table help you to summarize large data into smaller, meaningful records or format smaller, meaningful tables. Then we went further to say, well, I have a pivot table now, but not everybody, like in quotes, not everybody is interested in seeing tables and numbers again. Why don't I convert this pivot table into something appealing, something enticing, something people would see, and once they see it, they grab what is going on. They're able to grasp and understand what you're trying to communicate. So converted the pivot table, we converted it into a pivot chart, and that's what you can see on my screen. We have a donut chart there, the purple showing female, and then the pink showing male. So essentially, the purple size is bigger than the pink side, and so I figured out that from there we had more of gender female than gender male. Another little by little that we broke it into is to look at grade by ethnicity. Is it possible that ethnicity affects our grade? We used pivot table to summarize that, and we said, what is the average score you get based on your ethnicity? So people that were in ethnicity A, they had 188 on average. People in ethnicity B had 196 on average. People in group C had 201 on average. People in group D had 207 on average, and people in group E, they had 218 on average. And then that makes sense, but then it doesn't make all the sense. It's not very quick for me to grasp. I have to start comparing number to number. What if I turn these numbers into a chart? I figured out from that chart that group E, highest bar, so that means people in group E, on average, they perform better. We broke it down little by little again by doing parental level. Does it happen that if my parents are educated, I might most likely, have a better grade? And then we checked students' grade on average based on their parents' level of education. And we figured out that people that had their parents have master's degree perform better than people that their parents had bachelor's degree only or high school only, as it were. So interesting thing we figured out here, and we didn't stop there. Guys, we didn't stop there. If you know where we went ahead, after doing little by little, we did one more thing. We went little by little, we did pivot table. We went little by little again, we did pivot charts. But after doing all these things together, we did one more thing. One more thing before the close of last class. If you know that one thing is, please help me in the comment section. Let me see my friends here. If you don't know it, you are not my friend. But if you know it, I think we got that day. All right, so what are the people that know what we did after putting these things together? After, doing little by little, we went on ahead to bring them together. So what is it called? What was the last thing we did in the last class? My friends know my name, and my friends, I know their name also. Let me start calling out the name of people I know. Where are the friends? Where are the friends? Where are my friends? Wonderful. So the first friend I have in this call tonight is Kweme Grace. Grace, my applause to you. Thank you so much. So Grace said dashboard. Dashboard. So what we did was to bring all those visuals together, put them in the same screen, and then we call that a dashboard. Why? A dashboard is a collection of visuals, all telling the same insight, all communicating the same objective, all communicating the same meaning. Maybe the dashboard are visuals of a company. So one visual is telling you about the number of users you have. One visual is telling you about the sales you made. One visual is telling you about the number of profits you've made. So different charts, essentially, all of them are still talking about your business or your brand. We had 3 charts here. All of them are talking about student performance. And so we had a dashboard to show for our discussion in the last class. All right. Yeah, thank you so much. So Miriam is not the only friend I have here. All right, Grace is not the only friend. Wonderful people here also. Thank you so much, everybody. Olumide Taiwo, Bosunde Mary, Akinwumi Temitope, William Idoko, Prayer Halter, Obed Israel, Olajumoke, Precious, Fashion Inspo, Motivation Vault, Christiana Utunde, Raja Mida. Thank you so much, Daniel Eresomi. Thank you so much. Glory Egbe Edegbo Aladijari Caleb Pitek. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are amazing. The Vitality Project too. You guys are wonderful. So what we did was to combine all these visuals into a dashboard, and that dashboard is what has made this thing make more sense. So looking at our student performance dashboard, we get to know the gender, we get to know by education level of our parents, and then we also get to know by ethnicity, all put together like that. Let me zoom that a little bit more. Oh yeah, I think that looks better now. So this is what we need to achieve in the last class, and this is what your project was also based on. You're meant to do something similar and send it to us. Please make sure you do that. I think there's a deadline attached to your assignment. You have to do it if you want to graduate with us. Tonight, we're going to do something much more interesting. All right, we've had one thing that interests us here. We've been able to achieve this amazing feat. All right, it's not small. I mean, it's not small. Not every person can attest that they could do dashboard, but you have been able to do that right now. What we want to do today is adding, this thing that you, when you buy ice cream, they used to sprinkle some wonderful stuff on your ice cream. We are adding those things on it because those things make it even sweeter than just taking plain ice cream. And what we want to achieve tonight is what we call functions and formulas. Functions and formulas. If you are there with me, you can see it on the screen right now. Working with functions and formulas for data analysis in Excel. Can you put in the comment section? Or let's even do it better. Let's make it a vote. If you want functions, put functions. If you prefer formulas, put formula in the comment section. Let's see if anybody, all right, understand the difference or can make an insightful difference between them. Functions, formulas, functions, formulas. You can see that nice design. It's wonderful. But I want to see a vote in the comment section. If you have a function, put function. If you have a formula, put formula. All of us will do together in Excel either way. So yeah, let me see what the vote is looking like. By the way, I want to recap what somebody said. Taiwo said we serve no small. No, you guys are not small. You guys are not small. All right, so somebody said my current Excel app cannot do the project. What do I do? So we recommended that you use Excel Online because number one, Excel Online is up to date. Number two, Excel Online is free. Number three, Excel Online does not require any additional thing to do. So please just try out the Excel Online on your data, open your browser, search Excel Online or office.com, and boom, you can use Excel for free on the internet without having to pay anything. So please switch to Excel Online if your offline Excel cannot achieve the assignment. Switch to Excel Online. And then for your personal use and your personal time, you can go ahead and install a updated version of Excel. But for this training, Excel Online is sufficient for you to do all things because it has all the features you need and all the functions as they were. All right, so let's see the votes now. Aha, I see function, formula, formula again, function, formula. Who is counting for me? Somebody should count for me. Oh my God, I like what Amzat did. Amzat Zaina did what? She did collabo. She added the two of them together. Extra also did the same thing. The person also added the two of them together. All right, so let's jump into the discussion, essentially. And I'll be sharing my slides now so that we can all see what these things communicate all to us together. Functions and formula. Functions and formulas. Function and formula. Functions and formula. I believe you guys can see my screen. I have it there working with critical Excel functions and formulas. Critical Excel functions and formula. All right. So it seems we are on a good note to start. Now I have a question. I have formulas there help us to combine functions to perform complex calculations, but all these things are just going over my head. I'm like, do I even know what's going on? So before we start into the nitty-gritty and explaining what functions are, what formulas are, how this can help us, how do I do this, how do I take the steps ahead, I want you guys to go to your Telegram page. All right, go to Telegram page. On Telegram page, what you want to do quickly for me is to go and download the file that has been sent to us on Telegram. The file was shared with us on Wednesday, and again, we shared it again today. The file is called You see class data file, Friday 26th. The title is Innovate Scores Data. The file has been pinned on Telegram. So please go to Telegram, download that file because you need it tonight. You need it tonight. Once you find that data set, it should look somewhat like what you see on my screen. You have the names, you have the group, the region, the gender, you have a PC, data analysis grade, UI UX grade, AI literacy grade, all right? And you have the digital marketing grade, total grade, percentage, minimum grade, maximum grade, blah, 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 blah. All right. Also, you can please check the YouTube description. Kindly check the YouTube description. Kindly check the YouTube description. The data file you need is there. Data file you need is there. The data file you need is in the YouTube group description. So please check the description. Check the description. You can see the file there. The file is in the description. You can see download data file below. Please download that file. It won't take you any time. Download that file. Download that file. And you know how we upload on Excel Online? Upload on Excel Online and have it ready for the practical session tonight. The name of the file, one more time, right, is called Innovate Scores Data. It's on Telegram pinned. It's also on the YouTube description. Please check the YouTube description and download that file ASAP. Please comment in the comment section. If you downloaded it, drop ASAP. I want to know people that are lightning speed. If you don't lightning my queen, drop ASAP in the comment section. If you downloaded the file, drop ASAP in the comment section. ASAP in the comment section. ASAP in the comment section. It won't take you 5 seconds. It's in the YouTube description. Just check the description of this video. It's also on Telegram. Just download that file ASAP. And then once you have it, drop ASAP in the comment section right now. Right now. All right. Right now. Yeah, where are my lightning McQueen people? Where are the flash? It's also now in the comment section. You can follow the link in the comment section and quickly download it. Where are the flashes? Where are the reverse flashes? Where are the lightning McQueen? Aha. Thank you, Grace. Grace has downloaded that ASAP. Raja has downloaded it ASAP. Christiana, all right. Nelson, Olumide, Precious, nice. Temitope, good. All right. Wonderful. So while you're downloading that file, let's go back to some talks. All right. I mean, what we do here at Innovate is that we do some talks, but we don't stop at doing talks. We also show workings. So I'm going to do some talks right now, and then we're going to show workings. We'll do some work talks, then we'll show workings. So let's go show some workings. Before we show workings, let's do some talk. The talk is to help us familiarize ourselves with functions and formulas, why they're important, why they're useful, and why they can be helpful for your journey as a data analyst. All right. So we want to work with functions and formulas tonight. And then we mentioned here that we have some key functions that we're looking forward to. We have the lack of sum, lack of average, lack of count, lack of if. I have etc. here. And to use any functions or formulas, you always type in equal to in a cell. All these things are just, they are overly too complex for me to grasp. Why don't I break it down for you guys so that everybody will be in quick understanding and easy understanding of what we are trying to achieve tonight. So I'm going to share a different screen that has the breakdown of what we are discussing tonight, and that's to look somewhat like this. All right. Wonderful. I'm still waiting for people to drop ASAP. Drop ASAP, ASAP, ASAP. I was about speaking like a Southwestern man. ASAP. Don't drop ASAP. Drop ASAP. ASAP in the comment section. ASAP for me. ASAP, 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 ASAP. Oh, nice. More people have downloaded the file, which is good news. All right. Very nice. Very nice. All right. So back to what functions and formula can actually help you to achieve in life. When I say in life, I mean as a data analyst, in life is now data analysis for all of us that we're on call right now. Functions themselves and formulas, they are essential for performing calculations in Excel. And when I say essential for performing calculations in Excel, I mean, wouldn't you be so tired of having to bring your calculator up and down and using a calculator to type 2 plus 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9? I mean, people that are into sales, I sometimes pity them because one little mistake like this and then balance sheet will not be balanced again. And then instead of making profits, they start making loss because they're manually calculating numbers by themselves. They're manually adding up numbers, manually dividing numbers, manually multiplying numbers, manually finding the minimum, the maximum. It's a lot stressful for you to by yourself start checking for adding 100 rows together, adding 5,000 numbers together. You now open your calculator, the calculator will be like 1 point something times e raised to power. You'll be like, what is again in mathematics? But then, all thanks to Excel for formulas and functions. I mean, they practically make all the hard work or all the hard labor, all the struggling part of, calculations. They made it easy and easier and easiest in Excel. So instead of me sitting up in my own house, bringing out my calculator, maybe Casio calculator, that Casio calculator, that is the FX199 that we used to use those days. Instead of bringing calculator out and start punching numbers, you're punching 2 plus 2 plus 4 plus 4 plus 5 plus 5 plus 6 plus 6 plus 7 plus 7 plus 8 plus 8. What does that give you? Too much stress. You can do this in Excel so easily, all right? So that all you have to do is just write a simple word in English, right? And then pass in the cell you want to add up together and press enter. And boom, the magic or the miracle start happening. Calculations have been done for you. So I'm saying, if you don't like maths, don't worry. Maths should not stress you or hinder you in learning data analytics. All right. So whether you like math or not, come to the comment section, please. Come to the comment section and tell me something. Math is good. Or let me put it better. Say math is easy. With Excel, math is easy. So I'm saying even if you don't like mathematics or you don't like math at all, or you and math, you're not friends, you're not 5 and 6, you're enemies. Don't worry. Excel has made life easy for you, such that you won't have to bother about all the knowledge of math. All you have to do is to use the function and formula, and then your calculations will be correct. So if you're like me, or no, I actually like math, or if you're like me, that I don't like math, the version of me that doesn't like math, come to the comment section. Say math is easy with Excel. Math is now easy with Excel. Yeah, exactly. Obedidre said over easy. I support. Olimeta was a math is easy with Excel. Daniel, math is easy. Math is easy with Excel. Tex said math. Don't worry, I'm saying it, Tex and Vibe. You don't have to worry. If you don't like math or math and you are not together, this is why we are here tonight to tell you that without you having all the knowledge of mathematics, you can do wonderful things in data analysis. Why? Excel has made life easy with you. With Excel, math is better. Exactly. Aha. Yeah, Joseph, the ABC technique is here for you. So math is becoming easy and even easier than before. So if the math you're running away from is the arithmetic part of math, I mean, you don't like doing addition, there's a function in Excel for you to do addition. If the math you are running away from, right, is let's say average or statistics, there's a function in Excel that can help you do it without stressing you at all. So instead of you calculating and adding all together and memorizing formula, almighty formula, blah, blah, blah formula, you don't have to stress too much that on with Excel. Excel already has a function that does that for you. So formulas are essential for you to perform calculations in Excel. Please put it in your mind. Put it at the back of your mind right now. The formulas are essential for performing calculations in Excel. And in fact, if you don't like mathematics, don't worry. Excel got you covered. There's a formula in Excel to solve your math problem for you. There's a formula in Excel to solve that problem for you. So let's see some case scenarios and then we'll show workings. Right, we're talking about cho right now. We're going to do cho our talking, and I'm going to show working as well. Right, so for one of the examples of case studies where formulas can really come to help you out is the like of using sum. There's a function in Excel that is called sum, S-U-M. And from the word we learned in English class, from the word we learned in dictation class, we learned that sum means addition. Sum means addition. So if my objective is to add, let's say, 5 numbers together or 6 numbers together, or let me say I want to add all the scores of somebody together. You want to add their test score together plus their exam score, plus their assignment score, and then do it over 100. You want to do basic arithmetic addition. There's a formula in Excel that does that for you. And that formula is called SUM, sum. What does it do? It helps you add all the numbers in a selected range of cells together. All right. It helps you add all those numbers together easily, quickly, fast. You don't have to worry about opening a calculator. Excel calculations are always right. The only time you can make a mistake with Excel is if the human using it makes a mistake. But I'm telling you, Excel doesn't make such mistakes in calculation. Excel doesn't make that mistakes. So all you need to do is know the formulas, the functions, and then you are good to go. One function that can help you if your goal is to add numbers together is the sum function. Another function that can help you, right, is the average function. I mean, there are times you want to know what is the average. You know, all of us do this in real life. One simple case scenario that people don't think is average is that when you want to argue the price, you want to argue the price. You went to the marketplace, you saw something that you like and you want to buy. You asked the person, how much is this thing? They said it is 10,000. You said, no, it is 8,000 may I have. All right. In the final case scenario, let me see people that argue price very well, people that negotiate very well in the comment section. You have 8,000. The person saying something said they have 10,000. If you know how to argue price very well, what will be the amount you pay for that object? I mean, all you have in your pockets now, all you've planned to spend is 8,000. The person said the final price they will give is 10,000. On a good day, all right, on a good day, and you know how to price very well, what will you pay for that object? In the comment section. Oh my God, let's see people's Nigerian mathematics. And if you're outside the country, let's see your own mathematics too, because I know we have people outside the country, Nigeria, on call with us. So yeah, let's see your Nigerian maths. You have 8,000. You pay 8,000 for something. The person selling said their final pata price or jale price, right, is 10,000 naira. And you know how to price very well. What will be the amount you will pay them in the end? Oh my God. Somebody just said 5,000 naira. This is why I love Nigerian math. I mean, I love Nigerian math for this reason. Right? When somebody said they want to sell something for 10,000 naira, a Nigerian can actually buy it for 5,000 naira, just so you know. All right. So sometimes you are proud of being in Nigeria, you could price very well. All right. Somebody said 7,000. Somebody said 8,500. Another person said 5,000. All right, Kim said 5,000, 75, 75, 75. Okay, Ezra said 9.5. That's 9,500. Right, interesting. So you can get to see, in case you want to go and buy something in the market, come to the comment section, come and pick some people, tell them to follow you to the market. You will save a lot of money. All right. You will make a lot of savings. It's allowed. So what I wanted to bring out in this regard is to say, in real life, actually, sometimes we do a form of calculation in our head. You will take the seller's price, you will take your own price, you add it together and you divide it by 2. All right, so that you guys can come in the middle. I mean, the seller said he wants to sell it for this price. You said you have this price. The seller will say, oh yeah, add something. You will say, oh yeah, remove something. By the end of the day, the two of you will come to a compromise. You'll come to the middle price. That middle price is what we call an average or a mean. All right, the middle price, essentially. So to all these people that are saying 5,000 naira, 2 ants raised up for you. Now you, please, next time you want to go to market, just come and follow. Let me follow you so that I can buy things for as cheap as possible. But then that's the concept in average. There are times where you need to find average of things also in data analysis. We did that example yesterday on Wednesday in our class on Wednesday, that we're looking at people's score. We're looking at their score and we're like, why don't you just find the average score that these people actually got instead of adding all their scores together? It's more meaningful to say on average, what does all the female get? On average, what does all male actually get as score? than rather than adding up together. It would have been an inappropriate calculation if you add 518 females caught together and a 400 plus male together. It's not balanced already, so there's going to be a discrepancy. But if you do average, the average covers for the number of people you have, even though they are not the same. So the average helps you to calculate the mean of numbers in a range. And there's another function there called the minimum. If what you're looking for is the smallest number in a range, right? You're looking like, oh, what is the cheapest price here? Or what is the least price here? What is the minimum in quotes? You can use the function Excel to figure out what is the minimum score or minimum value or minimum price of an item. There's another function there called maximum. Maximum helps you to find the highest number in a set of numbers or range of numbers. We have the like of count. Count helps you to say, if I were to do counting by myself, how do I figure out that we had 100 records in our call yesterday on Wednesday? I used count to figure out that we had 1,000 records or 1,000 unique students. We have a function that can help you do the counting. So instead of you manually counting by yourself, a function can help you do the counting. All right. There's another function like count A, which help you to, figure out the non-missing or non-blank rows in your data set. We have other functions like text functions that can help you do abbreviation, help you do summarization, help you do case formatting like lowercase, uppercase, proper case. And then we have the types of conditional functions that help you do magic. I mean, based on logic, based on interesting stuff. If something is greater than this, do this. If something is lesser than this, do this. If something is equal to this, do this. It's like saying, if it is equal to 7 p.m., all right, join the class. But that means you're meant to check your time, and the time is 7 p.m. You are meant to know you're meant to be in class. But if the time is 6:50 or 6:30, you can still be chilling, drinking cold zobo or something. But when the time is 7 p.m., you're meant to be on call on this class like that. So use functions like that in Excel that can make life easy for us. And the goal tonight is for you to learn the ones that are essential, the ones that are critical. Like I was sharing the other time, the goal of the class tonight is to learn the critical ones together. All right, so we are working with critical Excel functions and formulas. I think we have enough time now for all of us to have downloaded our file, opened it on our Excel online so that we can all do practicals together. I think we all had enough time to do that. So I think we can get started. And this is the point where I ask you guys to do something for me. You put in the comment section that no man down. Why? Because I'm about to do something that looks like mathematics, although not mathematics. So don't be afraid. It's not mathematics. It's even easier than simple ABC, right? But we don't want anybody to be behind. So I want you to help me in the comment section and say no man down. Say no man down. No man down. We want to do practicals now. We want to do the aspect that some of you always like running away from. But let's do it together. No man down. Come on, guys. Come and help me here. Where's Precious? Precious, help me motivate people. Tell them no man down. Joseph, do the same. No man down. Right? Ishidor, do the same for me. No man down. Eunice, the same for me. No man down. Ulafisayo, no man down. Taiwo, help me now. No man down. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. No man down. Ha. No man down. No man down. No man down. No man down. No soldier down. No soldier down. No soldier down. No soldier down. So please help me open your Excels and let's do this practicals together. While I was sharing the slides, I mentioned that we have key functions that are useful, but there was a part that I didn't mention, the part about steps. How do you use functions or formulas in Excel? The first thing you want to do is to look for the equal to symbol on your keyboard. Every formula and every function in Excel, right, use equals to. Every function and formula in Excel use equals to. I was hoping somebody would tell me or ask me that question. Bro, you've been saying function and formula. Are they different? I know the same thing. And since nobody's interested in asking, so since nobody asked me, I think we can just move on to the practicals without talking about the difference between a formula and a function. Either way, just have at the back of your mind that either one you want to use equals to come before them. Equals to come before them. Equals to come before these formulas or these functions. And there are special case scenario where you get to use special functions like text functions. You could get to do case formatting, write something in uppercase and you want it to appear in lowercase, write something in lowercase and you want it to appear in proper case. You want to summarize somebody's name or abbreviate their name, right? You get to do left, for example. You get to even combine people's names together and use it like of text join. But that's not the end. We also have some special text functions that we can use to do adding sales figures together. We can use functions to calculate average score of students in a class. We can use text functions or Excel functions or formula rather to count the number of transactions that have occurred. So we get to see critical Excel functions tonight. We get to see some text functions that are useful, and we also get to see their use cases tonight together. So let's do practicals. All right. So we have a data set here. And what we've done to do was to create a data set that can be helpful or meaningful for you. I mean, I can practically explain it to you guys. In these data sets that we have here, we have names of some students, right? Name of some students. We have about 19 students in that session. And then we recorded all these 19 students and said, let's figure out what's going on with them. So after getting their names down, we went to ask for their group. So what group do they belong to? Are they in group A, group B, group C, or group D? 4 groups in total. We didn't stop there. Went ahead to ask them for the region. I mean, yeah, something like which region of the country do they belong to or come from? Some of them were from East, like Adeze from East. We have Oluwafemi from the West, Southwest, I guess. We have somebody from the North, Aisha from the North, one beautiful Fulani girl like that. Yeah. And we have some people also from the North, still like Alima from North too. We have Jide from West, Amarachi from East. All right, so we got to get their names, the group they belong to, the record, the region they come from, and we also figured out their gender. Are they male or female? I mean, if you see Oluwafemi and then you see male, sorry, you see Oluwafemi and you see female, you have to ask again, Femi, female, Femi, female. Does that connect? Or you see Alima, wonderful name like that, and then you see male for Alima. You should start asking questions. Why is Alima a male? It's a question to ask. But in this case, now we get to figure out the gender of these people. And then we ask them a basic question. A wonderful question some of you should have been asked also at the point of you signing up or registering for the elementary course. And do you have a PC? We figured out the ones that have PCs and the ones that do not have personal computers to use. Then over the end of the course of the training, some of them had their scores recorded. Some of them had 70 in the data analysis class. Some of them had 65 in the UI UX design class. Some of them had 76 in AI literacy grade. Some other had 84 in the digital marketing grade. So these people are looking like some people that attended digital clinic, and we got to record their performance essentially. Now it boils down to this question. I need to make some meaningful information out of this data. I need to make some meaningful information out of this data. All right. So if I want to find who scores the highest, I think the logical way for me to do is to say, let me add your data analysis grade plus your UI UX grade plus your AI literacy grade plus your digital marketing grade together. Now, if I add it all together, I can know the one that has the highest score. And the person that has the highest score, I think, should be awarded the best mark, essentially. Should that be true? I think that should be true. That makes sense. If I had all their grades together, I get to pick the one that has the highest score to be the top best student. Now, this is where the miracle happens. An average person, or let me say normal person, somebody that doesn't know Excel, somebody that's not a data analyst, somebody that is not in the Innovate Data School, somebody that is not joining our elementary course, right? Somebody that is not benefiting from this scholarship, we go ahead and start doing open calculation 70 plus 65 plus 76 plus 84 or more. What if you now have like 10 scores, 10 subjects? I think in junior secondary schools or senior secondary school, they still do like 9 courses on 9 subjects. And you want to now do overall best students. You now had 70 plus 65 plus 66 plus 85 plus subject 5 plus subject 6 plus subject 7 plus subject 8 plus subject 9. You now do that for like 100 students. They calm me down now. That's a lot. But what can I do in this case scenario? What can I do this case scenario? So what we do in this regard is to say, let me do this way. I can please pay attention now, guys. I want to show you 2 things that will help you understand the difference between the formula and a function. I said function, you have to use the equals to. So please locate the equal to on your keyboard. The equal to on your keyboard. For my own keyboard, the equal to is with the plus sign. Anyhow, find the equal to symbol on your keyboard and I can zoom in so that we can see what I have to show you right here together. Equals to calculator. It could be their, oh no, I was about saying some southwestern words that some foreigners here will not understand. We used to call it Mola and Seju. There's a clock we call Mola and Seju. All right, but I guess I will not say it so that you people will not come and be looking for me and saying, what's Mola and Seju again? But then there are some calculators that they cannot do scientific calculations. They can only do addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Life was tough. Thank God for Cashier. All right, so all we do is to add numbers together. But this is the difference between formulas and function. If I sit down by myself and I put equals to, remember I told you guys the other time that we have what we call cell. This is where me, for example, I have 65 following. This 65 is actually inside cell G2. Again, guys, this score that I have 65 is actually in a cell called, now this column is called row number 2. As you guys can see, row number 2, column G. If you marry them together, that becomes G2. All right. What if I go to the first cell in my data range? I mean, the first one, go. The first one where I have NAMES called names. That one is on column A, and then on row 1, it is called A1. Everybody wants to get A1. If you want to get A1 in the course of this elementary course, please drop A1 in the comment section. I mean, you want to graduate with us. 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 And then that will make the cell. For example, I have cell A1 cell range of values. What I was about to explain about formula and function, I'm saying my interest now is to know the person that's and is to say they score together, add their AI literacy score plus that digital marketing score to and called the minimum score. Already, you should have all these formats to use functional formulas. No, you don't have to format to use functional formulas. I'm going to leave my data set unformatted because I want to explain to you guys what cell and range means. Because I want to explain what cell and range means to you, I will not format this data yet. After we are done with this class, you can format it as you want. Right? But for now, so I can show you guys how a cell looks like, what the range looks like, and how the calculations happen. I will leave my data set unformatted to show you guys how the formula. So if I come to J2 here and I put equals to sign, the few things you can do is to say F2, because our data analysis is called inside F2, right? I can say F2 mathematics, right? Mathematics is what I'm doing. Like mathematics and you work for me, just wait for me. But if you are here and you like mathematics, do what I'm doing. So you say equals to F2, you now put the plus sign after. After putting the plus sign after, you now put the G2 after. Mind you, you can you can say equals to F2 plus G2 plus H2 plus, but then you don't have to do that. You can easily use your mouse to pick the cell you want. So I can easily, instead of typing H2, I can just put my mouse inside I2 like this, and I have it also written for me. Excel is beautiful. Imagine, Excel doesn't want me to type anything. It wants me to just use my mouse and be good to go. So guys, this is one way of doing something. I can literally come down and say equals to F2 plus G2 plus H2 plus I2. If you have gotten the answer, can you come to the comment section and tell me what you scored or what this Amarachi actually scored? If F2 plus G2 plus H2 plus I2 together, what would be the score for the first contestant? Aha. Oh, my voice has been cracking. Interesting. I hope my voice is back now. I hope my voice is back now. Aha. Wonderful. Thank you so much, guys. I can see the score 295 happens to be the person's total score or total aggregate. Interesting, right? To 95. What we happen to see here is to say somebody went on by the 2 plus H2 plus I2. This is what we call formula. This is formula. You are the one that wrote how the Excel should do your calculations for you. You are the one that put F2 first, you now put G2 to follow, H2 to follow, and I2 to follow. The moment you specify how Excel should do its calculations for you, you are using the formula. People get what I'm saying. Are you guys get what I'm saying? I mean, I want to show you the difference between the formula and the function. The two of them, they do the same thing. The two of them give you the same result. The two of them, at the end of the day, all right, achieve the same purpose. But the difference between them is that you can specify how Excel does calculation for you. And the moment you choose to for you, I mean, what is the arrangement? Which one should go first? Which one should go last? That is you doing a formula. But there is a special case scenario where I can choose not to use a formula. And if I choose not to use a formula, I can use in Excel is called sum. So see me coming here equals to F2 plus G2 plus H2 plus I2. This is me using formula. All right. But then I can choose that originally created for me, what we call functions. What we call functions. All right. Functions. There's a way for me to do all these calculations like this in an easier way. All I have to do is just to say equals to SUM. Oh my God. I don't understand why people don't like Excel online. I mean, Imagine this guy is even giving me suggestion already. He's already giving me suggestions already. But don't worry, I'm not going to use his suggestion. I'm going to type it by myself. So what I will do is to say equals to SUM. And the moment I click on SUM, you will start seeing some suggestions for you. And then you can see all the sum functions that are applicable and available in Excel. But the one I'm interested in is the first one, the one that can do just basic addition for me, SUM. So I will click on the SUM. And once I click on the SUM, in fact, Excel is giving me examples and explanation. Oh my God, this is wonderful. All right. So what you want to do is to say, instead of me manually coming down here to come and be typing equals to F2, G2, H2, I2, why don't I just do equals to here and do SUM here and then open my bracket? All right. If you don't want to open your bracket, just click on SUM sum that you see on top. Right. Click on it. Once you click on it, the bracket will open by itself. And then when the bracket open by itself, just use your mouse and do what we call cell range. What does cell range means again, guys? Multiple cells together, multiple cells together. So if I want to add F2, I want to add it to G2, to add it to H2, and add it to I2. All I have to do is to just come and type F2 column I2. Somebody's asking what is column again now? Column is that two dot. The one you used to call column is dot. I mean, if you are listing something, you say list of food, colon, dot, yam, banana, potato, rice, etc., etc. That's called a column. Now, if I write this equals to some F2 colon I2, instead of me coming here to come and say F2 plus G2 plus H2 plus I2, I can decide to just use SUM, which is sum, F2 to I2. So I'm saying Excel, why don't I just bother you to let you do the stress by yourself? Excel, I want to start adding up from F2 and I want to stop adding numbers together at I2 and do the calculations for me. What does Excel do? Excel runs together, find the cell range, pick F2, add it to G2, add it to H2, add it to I2, so that I can have summation of all the numbers together for me. Now, this is different, guys. The one I went ahead by myself to do equals to F2 G2 plus H2 plus I2. I said this is you using formula because you are the one specifying how they should add it up for you together. One I use here is what we call a function. The SUM is a function. It's a function because Excel already created a function, or rather, let me put it better. Excel already created a formula that can do addition for me. That formula that can do addition for me is called a function. So when you specify how Excel should add numbers together for you, it's called a formula. When you let Excel use the things it has pre-trained or pre-created or predefined, all right, to do the addition for you, that's called using a function. So the only thing that makes function and formula sound different is that I can decide to specify how Excel should do calculation for me, and that's formula, or I can use what Excel has created by itself, and that's function. If you got the gist now, I mean, it just looks a little bit clearer to you what the difference between a formula and a function is. Come to the comment section of it. Yeah, come to the comment section and type yes. Just type yes. Once I see yes, I will figure out to actually understand the difference now between a formula and a function. The two of them at the end of the day achieve the same purpose, achieve the same goal, but you can choose how you want your function or formula to be used. And that's what the only difference between the two of them. That's the only difference between the two of them. Okay. So either way you want to get it done, all right, you can go ahead and get it done that way. So there's no much nitty-gritty or us having to, do a debate or do exposition on saying which one should I use, what should I not use. I practically tell you guys this time around, At the moment you specify how Excel should do calculation for you, you're using a formula. The moment you specify these defined formulas, you get to use functions. Now, guys, let's take the journey together. I want to be a tour guide at this point. And when I say I want to be a tour guide, I mean I want to just take you on a simple, quick journey. Go to your menu bar or your ribbon, and then you look through where you have file, you see where you have home, you see where you have insert. Let me see if I can zoom that more a little bit for us to see. You see, you have file, you have home, all right, you have insert, you have share, okay, you have page layout, you have formulas. Oh my God, you guys have formulas. I mean, it's not formula that we used to give our babies, though. Not that kind of formula. Those formulas are sweet, actually. You will even finish it before your baby start asking for it, but no comment, yeah. If you are here and you still eat formulas, repent, oh, it's for your baby, oh, not for you. All right. So let's see what we're talking about. If you go to your menu ribbon, you get to see formulas. Another formulas, you get to see insert formula. All right, you get to choose what formula do you want to use. Am I interested in using the sum, the average, the count, the max, the minimum? We're going to experiment with all these ones today. Sum, average, counts, max, minimum, right? And if you're into statistics or you're into advanced courses like statistics, mathematics, industrial mathematics, computer science, you guys do a lot of statistics together. You know what standard deviation means, right? You can see people using special functions like this. All right. So to go ahead under insert function to choose the function that you're interested in. If you are not seeing it here, you can easily search for it like average now. Once I search for average, Excel will bring it out for me. This is one of the advantages of using Excel Online. Excel Online gives you all this leverage. It's intuitive and very, very helpful in case like this. All right, but I can choose to just, let me just follow through. So if I choose sum here, I can choose what is number one. Now, this is where I've been saying, guys, I don't want to use calculator. I don't want to use calculator. I want Excel to be smart enough to do something for me. So instead of me now coming here to come and be picking numbers like number 2, number 3, it's just not techie. I mean, I want to be techie. I want to feel like a tech person when I'm using Excel, right? Me going through this, be clicking one by one. Like, I'm not using calculator now. So what do you mean? I'm just going to cancel all these things, right? Cancel all these things, right? I just wanted to show you guys that in case you don't know what to use or how to use it, you can easily go to your menu bar, and under that you can click on insert function, and you can figure out all the available options at your disposal. They are under your leverage. They are there for you to use at any point, at any time. All right. So we get to use all these options available. You get to see functions like automation or as a summarization. You see the sum, the average, the count number, minimum and maximum. You see ones that are financial, people that are into banking and finance, you will know what all these numbers actually mean. You can do interest, compound interest and interest with a formula like this in Excel. If into, I think, engineering people, computer science people should know all these logic functions. People into computing should also know all these functions like array to text, character, blah, blah, blah. People into know date function, today's date, etc. We have lookup functions, we have the like engineering function, decimal, degree. Oh my God, all these nice functions are there for you to use. But the purpose of our class tonight is just to show you guys the essentials, the basic ones, the ones that you will need in a real life scenario as a data analyst. At least if you know these ones, you can use their knowledge and apply it to other case scenario. The first one we want to use tonight, right, is the sum function. The sum function. And while we are using the sum function, we're not only going to stay on the functions we are learning, we're going to be learning some other things alongside. One thing you got to learn just now is that we have cells. And after cells, we have what we call range. I'm also going to learn what we call flash filling. So guys, I'm going to erase all these jumbled up together number. I'm saying equals to F2 plus G2 plus A2. Now, I don't need them. I am going to erase all of this. And I'm going to put the special one there. The special one is the sum function. The special one is the sum function. So I'm going to say equals to SUM. Oh my God. SUM equals to SUM. Please do that for me. Type equals to SUM. And this time around, you want to use a range of number. The first number you want to add together is inside F2. All right. Now, guys, don't forget, if you have been going over the interface of Excel, you figure out that there's a place called formula bar. That formula bar is up here. Let me zoom in a little so you guys can see what formula. The formula. So there's a place on top of your bars. Once you click on a cell, right, you can see there's a bar, or what do I call it? A formula bar. It's a bar. So it's a bar. It's a regular rectangular space that you can actually type inside. Whatever you type inside the bar, right, will be showing inside your cell. I mean, if I type, let me put his name here, somebody that has been active on the comment section. Let me see somebody that's in the comment section. Yeah, Grace has been quite active on the comment section. So I'm going to type Grace here. So if I type Grace in the formula bar, right, Grace will appear inside my cell. Can you guys see that? Grace is now appearing inside my cell. So the formula bar is whatever you're doing inside the cell can be seen in the formula bar. So I'm practically telling you guys this, that in case you do not see my cell again, you can see whatever I'm doing inside the formula bar up there. So let me zoom out a little more so that we can all see what's going on. So I come inside my J2, right? Inside my J2. I come inside my J2. I come inside my J2, and inside my J2, what I do is to type equals to. After typing the equals to, what do I do next? I type SUM. And on typing SUM, I will click on the option that Excel is bringing for me here. Sum. Now, the next thing I want you to do is what we call understanding cell ranges. Cell ranges. And how does cell ranges work? Cell ranges work by saying, what is the beginning number? I mean, the beginning cell. In this case scenario, the beginning cell, the first cell, is cell F2, which is data analysis grade. So inside F2, I have a number there, and I put F2 inside that range. But I'm not stopping inside that place. I'm going ahead. I want Excel to add F2 for me, add G2, add H2, and add I2. Now Excel will be like, instead of you going ahead and typing all this H2, G2, I2 by yourself, why don't you use a range? Range will now mean to say, get the first cell you want, the first cell you are interested in, which is F2. Put a colon. And after you put a colon, pick the last cell you are interested to. In this case scenario, we're interested in F2, G2, H2, and I2. So the last cell I'm interested in is the I2. I'm going to click on I2. And the moment I type F2 colon I2, Excel is smart enough for me to know that I'm actually interested in F2, G2, H2, and I2. And I'll close my bracket like that. And boom, you've actually used a function. You've used a function. Practically telling you guys what to do is to just simply type equals to SUM, open bracket, F2 colon I2, and close your bracket. The moment I press enter, Excel does the math check for me by adding all these numbers together. So I get 295. So all you have to type F2 colon I2 inside a function called SUM. And this one will do the mathematics for you by adding together. If you're here with me and you have been able to do the sum function, can you say no man down? Can somebody help me say no man down? Somebody is asking me, how do I make it editable? If you look at the top right corner of your Excel screen, where you have your name, showing, or where you have your name showing, mine is showing MA, right? You will see sheet share below it. Below that place, you will see editing. top right corner, top right corner, top right corner, top right corner of your screen, you will see viewing and editing. I can be able to use this file together with us. Where are the no man down? Oh my God, I can see my guys here. Yes, so no man down. It's as simple as using that. It's basically as simple as you being able to say equals to SUM F2 colon I2. Now, guys, a miracle is about to happen. I mean, I have done it for the first person, but I've done it for Adeze. I have Oluwafemi, Aisha, Emeka, Infioma, Chinedu, Ibrahim, Kemi, Abubakar, Zainab. Oh my God, I have a lot of students I need to calculate for. All right, I have a lot of students I need to calculate for. So the next skill I want to show you guys, which is going to be very helpful in life for you, very, very, very helpful in life for you, is what we call flash filling. Somebody should write it down, write it down, write it down, write it down. Write it down in your comment, in your notebook, in your notepad. You can write it on your phone or your status. All right, you can write anywhere you want. I will call it flash filling. Flash filling. Flash filling. Somebody written it down? All right, I believe we've done that. Flash filling, you've written that somewhere. That's the next skill I want to show you guys. The next skill I want to show you guys is that in case I've done it for the first person, how do I do it for the other people without, writing one by one? Imagine me coming down to this place again, and I'm not typing equals to, SUM, all right? I'm not typing F3 colon I3 because I want to add for the next person up. Right, I now do it again like this. I press enter, and I go to the third line, and I type it again for the third person, and I say equals to SUM. Oh no, 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 we don't do that here. 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 We don't. Oh no, no, no. We don't do that here. We don't stress ourselves this much in Excel. They have made life easy for me. I don't have to be calculating them one by one, one by one, one by one. So what you want to do in this regard is to say you don't have to write all this by yourself. You can easily flash fill this thing. Flash filling means you can make Excel do the work for you to automatically do it for the remaining rows. Do it for the remaining to do it for the remaining rows. And how do you tell Excel to do that? How do you make sure Excel do that? I'll show you guys two ways to do flash filling. Let me leave it here. Flash filling till we are done. Flash filling. Flash filling. How do I make it possible? All you have to do is to come here inside the cell just with the function. Inside J2, I just created the function. All you have to do is to, there's a corner, a rounded corner. I mean, there's a square. Let me zoom in a little more. Let's see if this will help. All right, I think that's big enough. So you see the cell J2 here that I have here. There's a square at the corner here, at the bottom corner. See where my mouse is moving. My mouse is dancing on it. My mouse is dancing on. My mouse is dancing on it. My mouse is literally dancing on it. My mouse is literally dancing on it. All right. Man literally dancing on it. You see that corner. The first thing you can do is just put your mouse on it. Once you put your mouse on it, though, just wait. Once you put your mouse on it, wait for me. Just make sure your mouse is on it like this. Once your mouse is on it like that, just wait for me. Wait for me. What we want to do is to flash fill. And like I said, remember the other time I was saying if you are very fast with ASAP, I want Excel to do ASAP work for me, like ASAP works for me. And how does Excel do that for me? If I put my mouse on this place and I double click it, I do papa. Double click on it. Double click on it. When I put my mouse on that square at the corner, and I double click on it, see what happens. Excel practically just created all the submissions all together for me to the last one. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This time what you say celebrate grace. I mean, let me do that one time. Let me do that one time. After you have written your function inside the cell like this, and you press enter, the next thing you want to do is to come to the corner like this, and you see a square. There's a square at the corner. There's a square at the corner. There's a square at the corner. One nice green square like this. You want to double click on that square. Boom. And the moment you double click on that square, Excel now started doing the calculations for you. Excel has done it for you. See, he has done it for you. Excel has done it for you. All the other rows now are having, oh my God, who is there with me? Who is there with me? Who is there with me? Are you guys there with me, guys? Are you guys there with me? This is flash filling. It has made life easy for me. Practically, let me do it one more time. I think it's looking nice. I want to play with it. Let me do it one more time. One more time. One more time. Just one more time. If I come to the corner like this and I click on it, aha, and Excel does the miracle for me. It flash fill all the numbers for me. Practically do all the summations for me. ASAP work, like ASAP. I don't have to manually start writing them one by one again. No, 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 no. No, I don't have to do that again. I don't have to worry about that again. Excel will do it for me. Right? Oh my God. Exactly. So instead of me coming down cell by cell to start typing sum equals to sum equals to sum. No, no, no. Excel will just do flash filling for me. And that's what I want to achieve in this regard. Total grade for each student. I mean, I now know what Adaize got. I now know what Olufemi got, what Aisha got, right? What Emeka got. Let's see if I can quickly hide all these ones so that we could look at what they mean. All right. So Adaize score let's see what that looks like. Okay, so we're able to see their scores now all together. I was thinking let me just adjust this a little so that I want to make sure that we can see what's going on. Yeah. All right, so we can get to see everything together. So you get to see their name and the total grade is scored. Ade is scored 295. Oluwafemi scored 314. All right. Aisha scored 264 and on and on and on like that. The last person is Amarachi scored 273. So it is not only some we want to do tonight. We want to also do a simple calculation like this. Don't forget, guys, I've been telling you that we have formulas and function. Function is that you let Excel use the way it has made sure it can be done. Excel said if you use sum, the only thing it can do is addition. It cannot do anything else. They have predefined what the function can do. That is a function. Or if you decide to say, I don't want to only use function, I want to customize how my formula would work out because it's a formula. And what you guys want to do for me right now is to say, what is the total percent this person scored? You know, the question on that case to say total grade in percent or total grade to say over 100, what is this person's score? Somebody help me in the comment section. Let's see if we know people that know maths here. I mean, we have 4 subjects. Subject number 1 is over 100. Subject number 2 is over 100. Subject number 3 is over 100. Subject number 4 is over 100. All right. What will be the total that people should get if subjects 1, 2, 3, 4 are actually over 100, over 100, over 100? What is the maximum score that somebody can actually get? Okay, who is helping me in the comment section? Matitawo said 1 man down. No, 1 man should not be down. It is no man down, no man down, no man down. Just if you have, somebody said he came with Zobo today. So if you have your Zobo with you, just take your Zobo, right, and zip it. You zip your Zobo, you see that you can't be down. You can't be down. We'll still do more examples to bring all of us together on board. So don't worry. Don't worry. Just bring Zobo and then chill. Right? Okay. All right, so let's get that up and running. So we have 400. Now, how do we do total grade percentage? Guys, just follow me. Step A is for you to click equals to again. Why? Because you want to use a formula or a function, you have to always type equals to. So I'm typing equals to there, and I'm now saying whatever this person score divided by 400. Oh my God, is somebody there with me? How do I know what you score? They will say, if the score is over 10, they will say you scored 9 over 10. If the score is over 100, they will say you scored 90 over 10. So if the score is over 400, they will say you scored 295 over 400. Simple. So how do I know the person scored 294? I will just type J2. Now J2 is the score that what's her name? Adeze scored. So J2 divided the slash is on your keyboard. Where you have the question mark, right? That's where you have the slash. So just put J2 slash 400. Shikena. Shikena. Shikena, guys, Shikena. Shikena. J2 over 400. J2 over 400. J2 over 400. Guys, should I press enter? Should I press enter? I'm pressing enter. I'm pressing enter. I'm pressing enter. I'm pressing enter, guys. I'm pressing enter. Nobody should stop me. I'm pressing enter. J2 over 400. We are saying the person scored 295 over 400. I want to get the percentage of the score they got. It's not hard, guys. It's not hard. It's just not hard. Just follow me. Just follow me. The moment you type J2 over 400, you got to see the person scored 0.7375. All right. Who is getting that same score? Who is getting that same score? If you're getting that same score, type I am. Type I am. You're getting that same score. All right. Wonderful. So I have people that have gotten that same score. Now all we have to do is just convert this score into a percentage. And it's not hard, guys. It's not hard, guys. See, just follow with me. If you can see my mouse, I think that will be better. If you can see my mouse move around, I think you guys will love to see my mouse move around. So here I have 0.7375. I'm inside that cell. And I'll move my mouse to go up. When my mouse is going up, I can see general. I am a soldier on the back. You just see general. I'm a general. So you see general. General is a number format. Again, guys, what we did is to say we want to know what you scored over 100. That's how they do it in school. That's how they do it in the university. That's how they do it in secondary school, primary school, even in masters and PhD. They will grade you over 100. All right, over 100, over 100. So what we want to do is to find what this person scored as over 100 in percentage. So we do J2 divided by 400. I'll press enter. Now that we have enter here, we'll now move our mouse. We click on that cell. We'll now move our mouse and go up to where we have number format. Once you see general, you're in the right place. Just click on the arrow beside general, and you will see so many options pop up for you. There's general, there's number, there's currency, there's accounting, short dates, long dates, time, comma, percentage. Yeah, that's what you're looking for. Percentage is what you're looking for. So I'll click on percentage, and boom, the person actually had 73.75%. Oh my God. Don't worry, guys. I'm with you. I will do it one more time. I had decimal place before. I want to convert this decimal place to percentage. I will click on the number, the cell that I have the percentage or the decimal number. I will now move my mouse up to where I have general. General is under home. Under your own menu. General is under your own menu. So I will go to general and I will click on the general option here. And I see so many options that I have under general. The option that I'm looking for is one that says percentage. So I'll click on percentage. And boom, percentage is now 73.75. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me do it one more time. Now, if you have gotten how to do the percentage, just flash few for me. Just flash few. The moment you flash few, you'll be happy. You will shout hallelujah yourself. You will say, Alhamdulillah. flash fill. I flash fill. But if you are not gotten it yet, don't worry, I'm here with you. So I'm going to undo everything I've done before. And I'm going to start all over again. We've been able to use how to use the sum function to find the addition of all these numbers together. Why don't you calculate the percentage for these numbers also? To calculate the percentage, all I have to do is come inside a new cell. I will type equals to. Why am I typing equals to? Because I want to use a formula or a function. Equals to has to precede everything I do in that regard. So I'll type equals to. Then I'll type J2, which is my cell. And as our gurus and our professors have said in the comment section, the total score is over 400. So I'll do J2 divided by 400. Aha. And I'll press enter. Once I press enter, Excel will do the calculation for me in decimal place. So I'll click inside that cell again. I'm inside K2 now, K2. The moment I'm in K2, all I have to do is just to format this decimal place into percentage. Just format it. Formatting is what I want to do right now. So I'll click on that cell. I'll switch to general. General is the number format, and I'll switch from general to percentage, and boom, the magic happen. The magic happen. And I ask you guys to do something for me after you have done that. Flash fill, flash fill, flash fill. How do you flash fill? There is a square just at the corner of your cell. You double click on that cell, and boom, Excel does its miracle and magic for you. You can now see all of them have their scores in percentage. Boom. If you have gotten this, just say I can in the comment section. Not I am now this time around. You know, we have a progression. I can, I will, I must, and then no man down. So help me with I can only. You're able to achieve all this percentage, drop I can in the comment section. Guys, I will still do it one more time. One more time. One more time. One more time. I'm here with you guys. I'm here with you. I'm here with you. I'm here with you. I'll still do one more time. Ha. So let's do it one more time, guys. I'll do Ctrl Z to undo what I've done. And the goal here is to find the total grade percentage. I want to know what you scored over 100 in percent. You scored 295. 295 over 400 should be what? I will come here into my cell, type equals to, and I'll put J2. J2 is the cell you're working on. Divide it by 400. Division is slash on your keyboard, slash on your keyboard, slash on your keyboard. J2 divided by 400, and I'll press enter. The moment I press enter, Excel will do the calculation for me, but Excel will put it in decimal. Why? Division, decimal are almost here. They're actually family. So you want to now convert this decimal to percentage. So you come to your number format options where you see general. General is under home menu. Click on that option that have general, and you click on percentage, and boom, Excel does magic for you. Somebody asked me to recap how to do flash filling. All you have to do when you want to flash fill is to click on a cell, and there's a corner. Around the corner of that cell, you will see a square, a green square at the bottom corner, bottom right corner. Put your mouse on that corner and double click. Double click means click it 2 times. Click it 2 times. That's one way. One way of doing it is to click on it 2 times. And when I click on it 2 times, Excel will flash fill downward. It means it will quickly do it for you downward. That's what the flash. Flash means quick. Filling means fill. So quickly fill it for me. Or you can use the other or longer method. Just put your mouse on it and drag it down by yourself. That's just too stressful, guys. I don't think anybody needs to stress themselves this much. So what you want to do, instead of putting your mouse on the corner and then be dragging it down by yourself one by one, one by one, one by one. Now you don't have to do that. You can easily just do what? You can easily just put your mouse on it, double click to the end, and Excel will do the needful for you like that. Now, I think we are good on this regard. Can somebody help me out here to do the minimum grade? We want to know what is the minimum score that this first person actually got. The first person in our case scenario here is Adaize. Adaize, what was the score that she got as a minimum? Who can do that for us? What function will you use, and how will you get it done? If you were to find the minimum score that Adaize got, what function would you use, and what will be the score? That was the minimum for Adaize. Adaize did 4 subjects. On that 4 subjects, which one did she get the least score, and what was the least score she got? Let's see the gurus already. The people that use glasses and sit in the front of the class. You know them. I know you guys know them. I also know them too. Oh yeah, where are my people? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Thank you so much. Daniel said minimum. Temitope said minimum, right? Olumide said minimum, and Olumide is passing F2 to I2. Oh my God. Where are the clap? I think somebody should be clapping for them. Somebody should be clapping for them. Clap for yourself and clap for them too. All right. Clap for yourself and clap for them too. So let me do that right now also. So it's easier as saying equals to, and then you put MIN, minimum. And then what will be your cell range also again? It's going to start from F2, right? F2 colon I2, like that. F2 colon I2. Check my formula bar. In case you're not seeing what is inside my cell, all you have to look for is my formula bar. You see? F2 colon I2. F2 colon I2. F2 colon I2. All right, so you want to do minimum F2 to I2 like that. Press enter. You know what to do, flash fill. Again, guys, equals to minimum F2 colon I2. And then I bet you guys can do maximum by yourself too now. All you have to do is just say equals to maximum, right? Maximum. And then maximum again will be what? F2 colon I2. F2 colon I2. I think what we're trying to achieve here in this class tonight is to let you remember that we have what we call a cell. A cell is where a column and a row meet. We have a range of cell. What we call range is when you have multiple cells together. We have cell F2, G2, H2, and I2. That's 4. And then you can summarize them as a range. You can simply say F2 to I2 is the summary of all the ranges together as a range. I also showed you guys how to use a formula. I showed you guys what's the difference between a formula and a function. All right. I showed you guys how to do the sum, the percentage, the minimum, now the maximum. I also showed you guys how to do flash filling all together in the course of this class tonight. All right, so maximum will be F2, I2, I press enter. Now, all you have to do is just flash fill. I know what the person's called minimum. All you have to do is just flash fill. I know what the person's called maximum. So for Adaize now, the minimum score she had was 65. The maximum score she had was 84. All right, nice. Very nice, I think. Very nice, I believe. All right. All right. So the next thing we want to quickly do right now is to try out some other functions. We've been able to see some functions that deal with, calculations and all, but want to be interested in some other functions. I mean, we've done sum to find data grade, right? So simple as saying equals to sum. We got to know addition of everything you scored. And then we get to know the total percentage grade. I mean, literally now we know what you scored on average. If you, after this class, if you format now, you can know who scored the maximum, who scored the least in the course of the training. You got to know the minimum score somebody got, and then the maximum score the person also had. But we're not stopping here, guys. We're not stopping here. Like I showed you guys earlier, I also want to take you guys a step further to know things like text functions. Text functions. Let me show you guys what I showed you the other time. So we have text functions that can help you do things like what I have here. So you can easily just do things like abbreviation, things like case formatting, as it were. And I think many of us would need this in real life. That sometimes you have Excel file that the case are not properly formatted. You want to format them properly. How do I go about that? How do I go about that? So guys, help me here in the comment section. I mean comment section, sorry. Come here, guys. Look at me, please. Come forward. Look at me. I want you guys to do something quickly for me. What you want to do is to click on column B. Column B. What we want to do right now is to create a new column that has not been used before. column B. If you put your mouse on column B and you right click, oh my God, where are my people? Where are my people? Where are my people? Hope you guys are listening. Oh, put your Zobo down. Put your Zobo down. You will drink your Zobo. Just focus on me right now. Put your mouse on column B. Right click on column B. The moment you right click on column B, you will see so many options like cut, copy, paste, insert one column to the left. That's what you are looking for. You want to insert a column to the left, a blank new space that you have not worked on at all before. Why? You want to practice text functions. You want to practice text functions. So where are my people? Let me do one more time. Come to column B, which is group. On column B that is group, you right click. And after right clicking, you will see the option that says insert one column left. Click on that one column left. Click on that one column left. And you have a new cell or a new column that there's nothing inside before. Again, one more time, come to column B. Where you see column B, that's group, you right click on it, and then you click on insert one cell, one column to the left. You have a column to the left for you to use right now. Now, how do I use this column? I want to practice some text function, like of left, like of right, like of upper, lower, and proper. And that's what we call it a wonderful night rest tonight. So stay with me and let's see some magic that can still be done in this regard. All right, guys. You know, we start with I can already. Now I want I will. You've been able to create a blank column that has not been used. You have I will in the comment section. Where are my guys? I will in the comment section, please. I will in the comment section, guys. I will in the comment section. I will in the comment section. I can, I will, I must. That's the joke. That's the goal. That's the goal. That's the goal. That's the goal. All right, so let's get started. So I want to try out all the likes of functions that help us to do text formatting. The first one we want to use right now is the one that is called case formatting or case functions. And if you guys remember case functions, some of us used to write our name in capital letter. They will now say, oh, who told you to write the capital letter? I'll be like, me, I've already written this one. No problem. There's a way where there seems to be no way. God will make a way where there seems to be no way. Excel will make a way for us when you have some case functions like this. So what you want to do at first is to come inside a cell. I know what we do first inside a cell is to type equals to. Now, there are three case functions that we have. We have the proper, see my screen, proper. This one helps you to convert your text string to a proper case. A proper case is the one you see under Adaise. Adaise has A in capital letter, all other ones in small letter. You want to spell my name also, M will be in capital letter, Arvellous will be in small letter, as marvelous. Right, so you have the upper too. What does the upper do? The upper help you to convert all your text string to uppercase. So it will be A, capital letter A, capital letter D, capital letter A, capital letter E, capital letter Z, capital letter E. That's upper. And then we have lower too. Lower where we convert everything to small letter. So A, D, A, E, Z, E will be in small letter. So this guy come in place depending on the case scenario that you need it. If some people mistakenly write their name in an improper way, you can easily convert it to a better way for yourself. So let's use the upper first. Big things. I think all of us like big things. Okay, so upper, and I will click on A2. It's as simple as just writing this. I mean, imagine simply typing upper and then putting A2 inside the cell will solve all my problem for me. Life is very easy. I mean, life is super easy. Click on enter, and you guys can see that easy now, all in capital letter. Then you can flash fill again, and all the names will now be in capital letter. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now I want to do something very quickly. It's the same concept. You don't need to rush it. I'm doing this so that we can see votes in the comment section. Some people like uppercase, big things. Some people like proper case. Some people like small case, small things. So let's see what it looks like if I change it to smaller things. I'll put LOVER, which is lower, and I press enter. All right. Maybe I press enter and I flash fill. Sorry, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, I do this. Sorry again. Let me flash fill. Aha. And I have a smaller case like this. Which one will you vote for? Which one will you vote for? If you vote for the upper case, you think upper case is nicer for us to leave, or you vote for the lower case is nicer for us to leave, or you think the proper case is okay. The proper case is the one that is originally there. I want to see your vote in the comment section. Upper for you like the upper case because it's big and bold, big things that you like. I want to you like the smaller case because it doesn't take much space and it's looking like everything is okay. Put lower in the comment section. And if you are like me, or let's say you are like the person that had this data set originally, they use proper case, put proper in the comment section, and let's see. Aha. See now, see in Kanga, in Toro in Kanga, I already said upper, like very fast, upper. Oh yeah, now. Olumide said proper case. Miriam also said proper case. I'm seeing Miriam's name here, Miriam Yakub in proper case too. Very nice. Olajumoke said upper. Guys, should I gist you something? Olajumoke's name in the comment section, they are all in small case. I mean, smaller Olajumoke, small precious, but she prefers upper. So it's allowed, Sha. Raji said upper. Your name is in uppercase. Amida, your name is in uppercase, so that's okay. David also said uppercase. All right, who else is there? Very nice. Very nice. I think the upper people are having it. So let me put uppercase and let's flash fill. So this is how you can use these functions to make life easy for you. Change what you want to change depending on your taste. But that's not the only one we have. You know, we have the upper, we have the lower, we have the proper. There's one magic one I want to show you guys still. That one is very nice, I think. So we're going to create a new column beside gender, beside gender, beside gender, beside gender. So if I right click like this and I insert a new column to the left, again, my people, my people, my people, come to column F. Put your mouse on column F, right click on there, and then you want to insert one column left. One column left. What I want to do is to show you another function that in cases that you have seen it in real life, if you are filling a questionnaire you form, some people will not put male and female. They only put M for male and they put F for female. So there are sometimes you actually have abbreviations like that where people put F for female, M for male. You can also do the same thing in Excel too. And I want to show you guys how to do it right now. So what you want to do for me is to create a space between a space after gender. How do you do that? Come to column F, put your mouse on column F, and then insert one column to the left. Now, if you have that already, the simple function you want to do is left equals to left. Oh my God, somebody saying, what is this one now? Are you trying to slap somebody? My phone left. Bah, Oje my Igbo. So some slang that they say in the street of Lagos, yeah, or street of Ibadan too, and street of which other street? Shall I say it like that? Sha? Worry people to say it too. They will give they give you left. All right. So if you say equals to left and you put E2 here and close your bracket. But let me expand that a little bit more. Oh my God, it's too small, it's too small, it's too small, it's too small. Oh, it's too small, it's too small. Let me expand it and do it over again. No, now come on. So I put equals to here and I type left, which is left, open my bracket, and I put E2 here. What this guy does for me is to say, look at my text character. I can see FEMALE there. And what I'm interested in is to say, I'm only interested in the first character. If I'm interested in the first character, you say left E2, comma 1. What you don't do to say, look at this text person put there. Bring the leftmost character there. Can somebody come to the comment section and help me type leftmost? I want to know how to spell the word leftmost, leftmost, leftmost in the comment section. Leftmost in the comment section. Leftmost in the comment section. Let me see who can help me spell it better. Leftmost in the comment section. Leftmost in the comment section. Aha. leftmost. Leftmost in the comment section. Okay. Leftmost. Exactly. So what I want to do is to say, give me the leftmost character. Give me the leftmost character. I want to pick the leftmost character. So I will say E2, comma 1. Somebody's asking me, what is this guy doing right now? Somebody said, how do I expand my cell? Click on the cell you want to expand. Move your mouse to the border between that colon and the next one. So if I want to expand F now, there's a line between F and G. If I put my mouse between it, you see that white line. You now hold your mouse and then start dragging left and right. If you drag it, it will become big. If you don't drag it, it will become small, like that. So what I want to do now is to say, I'm interested in the leftmost character in this text. So I'll put 1. So I put 1 and I press left E2, comma 1 and I press enter. Excel will only show me the leftmost character. Before you guys start saying, oh my God, this is magic, let's expand it and put 2. What if I put 2? Or let me put 3. What Excel will do for me is to look at the first 3 characters in that text and return it for me. So I'm going to get FEM, FEM. Interesting, right? Very interesting, right? Exactly. So depending on the number of characters you want to pick from the beginning or from the end, you can easily just do that with Excel. With Excel. With Excel. And in case you're not just picking just 3, I want us to just pick 1, because this is a way to show you guys how some things are being formed. Instead of me having male or female, I can easily just have F for female, M for male. It saves space and then you still understand what's going on. So just put left E2, comma 1 and you're good to go. Now somebody's asking me, if left gets you the leftmost character, what does the right function do? Does it make everything right again? Does it make everything right again? Does it make anything right again? All right. So what does it do for you now? The right function goes to go and bring the rightmost character. The rightmost character. If the left bring the leftmost, somebody say lefty, the rightmost will bring the rightmost character for you. So it's just the same flow and the same flow that works in this regard. So I close this and I press enter. What do I get? I get the rightmost character for me, which is E. If I put 2 there, I get LE. All right, for either way. But this one we are looking for, what we are trying to do is to summarize or abbreviate female and male. So I'm going to change this to left. I'm going to change it to E2 and 1. So left E2, comma 1. Left E2, comma 1. And boom, I get to have male and female created in them. In the beginning, God created them male and female. So I'll just flash view and I can see F for female, M for male, F for female, F for female, M for male, F for female, M for male. All right, wonderful. I think we're doing something interesting. Now, what I will do right now is that we've come to actually the end of what I want to show you guys to get on functional formulas. And this is to tell you guys that there are some technical parts and some sweet part of Excel, but all together, it's what make it interesting. It's when they are together that it makes sense. It's when they're together, right? When you're learning them together, the simple, the hard parts that makes Excel powerful for you to use. So I want you to take your time, practice this well, right? Practice not we're going to do some from right. We'll do some, all right. We'll be able to do the maximum and the minimum. We learned flash formats, flash filling. We learned how to use the proper upper and lower case. Also learned how to do the left and the right functions. Now, these are going to be helpful in the real life scenario. Once you start practicing data analysis properly, you will see that these things help you in real life. If you are a teacher, for example, you can use Excel in your place of work. If you're a banker, you can use the case function to put people's name in a proper case scenario before you check their check and approve them. Right? If you're into a loaning system or a loaning bank or something, you get to know how to do that. If you're into sales or register, or you're into a sales rep or your accountant, you can use it to do your summation, your division, your abbreviation, and etc. What you want to do is average. You can easily just do average also. All right, something like F2 to also. This is how use form and you're able to get one or two things in this class tonight. I can only imagine what you'll be able to get in the next class on Monday. I'm practically saying a lot is coming for you in the next class on Monday. There's no class tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. Go and do your assignments, go and do your projects. By Monday, watch out for what we have for you. If we're doing this much already, just in how many classes we've had, imagine what you guys are going to enjoy in the coming week from us on. One of the things I want to ask you guys to do is to watch out for the video we're going to be sending. The video should be helpful to know what to prepare for in the next class. Now, if you have any experience and exposure, I want you guys to do something for me against our next class, right? You want to install a tool called Power BI. Power BI. This is how to spell it, Power BI. And how do you install it? Some of you can go to your Microsoft Store, open your laptop, search Microsoft Store, and install Power BI. Install Power BI against the next class. Install against the next class. So this is how we're going to put a hand to the functional formulas right now. And I wish you guys the best, 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 the best of it all tonight. The best of it all. So please take your time, install Power BI if you have the option. If you've not want to submit your project right now before the link closes. This is an innovative school where learning is where you will, where you must. I'm going to mute my mic right now. I want you guys to welcome with me Mr. Phil Francis. He has been with us before, so I'm pretty sure we all know who Mr. Phil Francis is. Can you please send emojis, your favorite emojis, to welcome him as he shares with us again tonight? Mr. Phil Francis, you're welcome. Good evening to you again, sir, and you can have the floor. Don't forget, guys, you will, and you more.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Marvelous, for that wonderful one. Everybody on the comment section, that's my colleague, Mr. Marvelous. Come on, can we say thank you, Mr. Marvelous, for that wonderful section? Can we say thank you, Mr. Marvelous, for that wonderful section? Come on, can I see that on the comment? Come on, can I just see thank you, Mr. Marvelous, for that wonderful section? Can we see thank you, Mr. Marvelous, for that? Come on, I need at least 11 thank you, Mr. Marvelous, for that wonderful session as we proceed. Thank you guys so much. We have come to the end of today. I just want to share some very vital and important information before we call it a night today. Now, the first information I want to share is that I said this earlier, and I've been saying this right from when we started this bootcamp, that your assignment and your test is very compulsory. I will say it again. Your assignment, your test is very, very compulsory. If you don't do your assignment, you don't do your test. Not just doing them and submitting them. That's the two things. Doing them and what? Submitting them is one thing. To do them is another thing. To submit them using the provide submission link that we have given to you. If for any reason you don't submit your assignment, and at the end of the day, when is your graduation, your name is not part of those that are going to end certification, please don't come to us. Don't start reaching out to our support team and start telling us that you want to now submit your assignment that day, or you want to start submitting your assignment, or you have it but you have not submitted. We are not going to listen to you. I believe that little instruction is very easy. This little instruction is very easy to follow, so that you don't become a victim of not getting your certification at the end of the day. I want to believe this little instruction is easy to follow, so that you don't become a victim of not getting your certification at the end of the day, because we have seen this happen again and again and again. When people, they don't listen to instruction, and they believe that just because of this is a scholarship, a 100 scholarship training, and you just come on live on YouTube YouTube, you just believe that you're going to get your certification, and that is a big lie. Is that okay? That is a 100% big lie. So you want to make sure, even if you miss one test or you miss one assignment, it can cost you your certification. Don't say I did not say it, or don't say we didn't tell you, because of the day you will come to our DM and start telling us that you forgot to submit one assignment or the other, we are going to crop out this voice note and we'll send it to you when Mr. Favor Francis was giving you the instruction and was saying it over and over again. We are going to be cropping out those voice notes and making announcements with now, and we are going to keep it for those that do not listen to simple rules and regulation in order for them to achieve what they want to achieve. We are going to be having this voice note, this clip, so that when that time comes and you come to us and start telling us that you forgot, or you did not submit one assignment, or you didn't submit one test or the other, we will send you this voice note. I believe that these things we are saying, these rules we are giving you, are simple rules. If you can follow, do your assignment, mark your attendance by taking your test and all that, you will come out victorious. I believe that we have been enjoying this section. At Innovate Data School, we don't say what we don't give. We are giving you this training back to back, and I want to believe that you guys are enjoying this value back to back. There is going to be another project that will be given to you tomorrow. Please go and do that project. That will be your project, your next project. It will be given to you tomorrow. That's going to be your project 3. Please go and do that project when it's given to you. Don't say we did not tell you. Do the project. And again, on Monday is going to be out of this world. On Monday, you want to make sure you don't miss Monday class, because there's not going to be classes tomorrow. There's not going to be classes on Sunday. On Saturday being tomorrow, and on Sunday is going to be your day for your practical, doing your project and finishing up anything you have missed. So all the projects submission portal from day one is still open. It's going to be closed by tomorrow. So those of you that have not done your project 1 or your test 1, please go and do those project 1. Go and do that test 1. Your test for tonight will be posted on every platform shortly. Go and do your project. By tomorrow, we are going to be closing down every previous submission link and project link. Don't say Mr. Favor Francis did not tell you. You know, one of the problem we have with individuals, with people, is that they won't take instruction. It is after the project platform has been closed that they will reach out to us and start complaining that they were trying to submit, or they wanted to submit, or they were very busy, or this and that. We have given enough time. All the project and submission link are still open. Make sure you submit your project, your previous project. Make sure you submit them tonight. If you can't submit them tonight, submit them before tomorrow ends, before Saturday ends. Try your possible best to do that. Is that okay? The reason why we gave up until Saturday is because of some people might be busy at work and they might be free during the weekend. So if you have not completed your test, or you still have projects that are uncompleted, try to complete them by tomorrow. By the end of tomorrow, we are closing every previous submission link. The only submission link that will be open is the project that will be given to you tomorrow. Is that okay? Don't say I did not tell you. A word is enough for the wise. That's how they say it. Am I right? So please don't say we do not tell you the simple rules and regulation. I'm shouting now. I'm saying this now because of a lot of you will still make this mistake and come to our DM on your graduation day and tell us that you forgot to submit one thing or the other that led you not to get your certification at the end of the day. Please don't fall victim. Learn to be part of those that do the right things to achieve what you are here for. Learn to be part of those. I say it again, please help yourself in order for you to achieve this goal. Come on, if you enjoyed this section tonight, on Monday it's going to be out of this world. On Monday we're going to be teaching you how to assess jobs as a data analyst, those places. Some of you that have other tech skill, we are going to be opening your eyes, sharing you how to assess job opportunities, international job opportunities, remote job opportunities that you have never heard before, that you have never seen before. techniques that you never knew before in your life. Some of you have never even knew that these are ways people are getting it. We are going to be sharing with you on Monday. So you want to make sure that anything you are doing, make sure that you are available for that Monday section. I'm going to be there live. Mr. Marvelous is going to be there live. It's going to be out of this world. Make sure you don't miss that section. If you love this section tonight, if you enjoyed what my colleague Mr. Marvelous has given to you, we call him the man, we call him the fantabulous, we call him the fabulous marvelous. If you enjoyed what he gave you tonight, just put on the comment section, I love, I do innovate. Can I see that coming? I need 40 people to do that. Can I see I love, I do innovate on the comment section as we call it a night? Can I see I love, I do innovate on the comment section as we call it a night? Come on. Can I see 30 people do that real quick? Can I see 30 people do that real quick? I love, I do innovate. Make sure you take your test. Make sure you take your test. Your test has been posted on your WhatsApp platform. Go and take your test. Don't say we didn't tell you. Your test has been posted on your WhatsApp platform, on your Telegram platform as well. Please do well and take your test for tonight. 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 Your test has also been posted by our support on the on the YouTube platform. Your test has also been posted and pinned on the YouTube platform. Do well and take your test. Always remember that right here at the wonderful, fantabulous ID Innovate Data School, learning is the foundation to innovation. My name remains Favor Francis, and I see you in the next lesson. See you on Monday. Enjoy yourself this weekend. Do your project this weekend and have fun. Bye, guys.